Good morning, guys. Bright and early yet again in the morning. It is just a little bit after 8 o'clock. Duncan has been taken to school. I've had a shower. Feeling okay. Got to bed a little bit too late last night, but yeah, what can you do? In other news, it did not snow anymore, but it is actually decently foggy this morning. Just happy that Duncan's back in school. We needed him back in school. It's coming up on his birthday, so every day he's just like, my birthday's coming, my birthday. Okay, go back to school now. But I'm getting ready to have a little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna get back to work. In between dealing with the baby last night, Christina took him upstairs at first, and I was able to work on some video stuff. Then she brought him back down. I sat here and edited the vlog. Once I got him ready to go back to bed, I put him back to bed. I worked on video stuff again. He came back again, just back and forth a couple of times. Once I finally got him fed, in bed, sleep, I got 2 videos filmed, 1 video edited. Unfortunately, that 1 video can't go up for probably 5-6 days. I got an early release device. I can't put the video out about it just yet. So first thing this morning, I'm gonna try to finish up the other video about the Tilt desktop charger. Realistically, that shouldn't be all that bad. I may wanna capture a little bit more footage of it just because all the footage I've got of it is from this overhead angle that I'm using from the camera you can see behind me. And I'd like to get some footage of it on a desk, which kind of means I need to go back and clean my desk. For whatever reason, I've had device explosion in the last few days where everything is just all over the place. May have to clean up again. And it's actually quite a bit later already. It's 11 a.m. and USPS just took off. For whatever reason, they crammed all of the packages that I got today into the mailbox, but they were all relatively small, so they did fit, so it works. But the one key thing I got today is an AC adapter and DC coupler for Panasonic G7. Hopefully it works with the G7. Because I bought one previously and I did not do my research well enough. Didn't realize just how many different shapes and sizes that Panasonic was putting out there. So the DC coupler on this is supposed to be the same one that fits inside of my camera. So let's test it out. Although I will say, pulled it out of the package, this is what it looked like. So I don't think it's been used. I think it just got damaged in transit because they had it inside of just an envelope. It was not inside of a box or anything. All right, moment of truth. If this fits, it means it should work. Because one way or the other, I do have an adapter that should fit with this. It works. And there's a little opening on the side of the camera I just have to pop out, and my little AC adapter can pull out there. Boop. We are good to go. Now I have a plug-in camera. Now I don't have to worry about battery life. That is the one thing I will say that's sort of a downer about that camera so far, is the battery life is not great. I am using the generic batteries that supposedly have longer battery life, but you're still looking at about an hour, maybe an hour and a half of total film time on it. And when you don't charge it every single time you film something, you accidentally, oops, I forgot to charge it and I'm now without battery. Luckily I do have several batteries for it, so it hasn't been a problem so far, but this should make it a little bit easier. But I just got a new little visitor. Hello again. You're gonna be happy and talk to me? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. You're not happy. He wants to get out of his little seat. Yeah. Well, it all connected together here. Got it all plugged up here. This is a Power 2000 AC adapter. Let's plug it in, see if she works. And the real moment of truth. Oh, it makes noise. And it shows that it has battery life, meaning power. So I'm good to go. I'm set. I do definitely still have some work to do in terms of just this whole layout, because while this is very nice and it is a lot more minimal, I really need to figure out some way to have at least all of this stuff mounted together, because this is a little bit rickety and it is kind of scary having this expensive camcorder and decent mic on that one little arm. It'd be nicer to have something a little more sturdy, a little more stable. Maybe something the way Casey Neistat's done it, where he has a little box basically he's built that has everything connected to it, and actually an external HDMI monitor. An HDMI monitor for this camcorder would be really nice, although I'm usually pretty close to it, so it's not that difficult to see what's on the screen. It would just be kind of nice to have like a 12 to 20 inch monitor. Now, unfortunately, I can't have an HDMI monitor on the G7 because, from what I've read, even though this does have an HDMI output, I think it's mini HDMI, whenever you hit record, the HDMI turns off. So that would not be terribly useful. Something like the Atomos Shogun, though, if you hook that up over HDMI, you can record to that. So that's expensive, though. I'm not going to be going that direction. Oh well, loads and loads of fun. And he's falling back asleep. You trying to sleep on me? I'm really just super relieved that this AC adapter worked. I mean, that sort of has made my day for me at this point. Because like I said, I had purchased an AC adapter for it before with the DC coupler, but the DC coupler was the wrong shape and size. Completely the wrong camera. So to have one that actually works right, I'm good. Hey, you're in the tub and you're not shrieking about it. Is that a happy little boy? Let's take a feet.
Look at all the bubbles.
Bubbles on the feet. Having too much fun.
Look at that.
There's that foot. Get her with that foot.
You looking at your feet? This is weird, isn't it? Huh?
Could be worse.
Nice and warm.
Cozy. We'll just leave him there the rest of the day. Let him go pruning.
No, we don't want a pruny baby, do we?
And it's quite a bit later now. Duncan has been retrieved from the bus. I've been working on day job pretty much the whole day. I did get the video about the tilt charger uploaded. It's been public for a couple of hours now. Funny thing is, it's gotten a few comments at this point. I don't think I've even replied to maybe one of them. Yeah, somebody asked what the power meter was because they wanted to pick one of those up. But other than that, there have been some not hugely great comments saying that it's too expensive and saying that you don't need anything faster than the speed on it. Doesn't really affect me in the slightest because I didn't pay for the charger. Would I pay $80 for that thing if I did not own a desktop charging station? I don't know. If I didn't own a charging station and I didn't own any kind of external batteries, I might consider it. $80 is a little expensive. The $35 they had it for in the Indiegogo campaign, I would have paid that. I literally almost paid that. And I got a message from work. Time to deal with work stuff. And it is even later in the day. And as you can see, there's a little booger on my shoulder. Booger. And there's an even littler booger sitting in this thing next to me. Wide awake. Christina took off. She went to Bunko, the thing they do once a month. Tonight in particular, they're going out to dinner. They normally play some sort of a dice game, but because the person who is supposed to be hosting can't, they're doing their monthly dinner together instead. So I'm taking care of both of the kids for multiple hours, which loads of fun. You need to stop spitting up and keep being adorable. People on the internet like that. Just like cats. Babies are cute. Guess it's time to play video games. Well, we come again to the end of the evening. It's about 11 p.m. I'm trying to get him sleepy, get him ready for bed. He refuses. He's wide awake, ready for the day. He probably slept entirely too much again today, so I'm gonna deal with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Not sure at all what I got in today's vlog. I know I worked, the day job stuff I worked ridiculously long hour today, so the vlog was probably a bit short. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna get back to fighting with him and fighting with this terrible pounding headache that I've now got. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and my family, and we'll see you again tomorrow. You're gonna have to stop being so adorable. How can I be mad at you for keeping me up all night when you're doing that? Yeah, I know.